Maximus. Hello there, Cersei. Hope you can make it. Trooper needs his medicated bath when you get out of work. Oh, okay. Well, hopefully you will see it. If not, hopefully all goes well with Trooper and his bath. And hopefully he's getting better there, Cersei. Hello there, Catitude. Hello there, Mr. Maximus. I'm gonna play with your toy. You got the Persies. Hello there, Tigress. Hope everybody's doing well on this Tuesday, this first live stream Tuesday in August. Mr. Maxie had a rough day, didn't you? He said, yes, I did. I had 2 people come into my home. Hello there, Bruce. How you doing? We had somebody come into the home to do some home measurements. And then we had our HVAC system tuned up. All went well for the most part. Hello there, Tranquil. Can't believe it's August. Yeah, for sure. And August will be over soon enough when you think about it. Tigress, you're doing good, and your birthday is on the 7th. Awesome. How old are you going to be, Tigress? If you don't mind sharing. If you do, that's all cool. Bruce, I appreciate. Thank you, Bruce, there for the $2 for the super. Thank you, friend. Let me see. Catitude measurements for what? So it's part of the home selling service, if you will, Catitude. When you sell your home, they come in and they make measurements for the floor plan. Even though we have measurements already, it could be off or could be a little bit different from the builder. So it's just to get measurements. Just so to have an official, like, saying that, the square footage of the home is a certain amount, and then like each particular room has the measurements as well. Tigers, you're going to be 16. Okay, awesome. All right, let's see. Mac walks. Walk a little bit. So I don't know. I think some of you saw him walk there a little bit. Like I said, he's walking a lot better. Let me kind of tell you the state of the cats a little bit. Let me start with Maximus here. Unfortunately, Maximus, the last few mornings, he has been throwing up. We don't know why. We hope it's not a flare-up of his pancreatitis or just a flare-up in general of his tummy, but it very well might be. Hello there, MPP. Hope you're doing well. So because of that, he has a doctor appointment scheduled for Friday in the afternoon to go in, kind of discuss it. We might need to start giving him some anti-nausea medication again. Hello there, Lewis. Hopefully, I don't know. There's nothing more than that. Maybe he has to have another ultrasound done, but unfortunately, he's been kind of tossing his cookies these last few mornings, and it's always between like 3 and 6 and 3 and 7 o'clock. And the most challenging part about it is because this is new carpet and we're trying to get this home on the market. That's why I have this big blanket here. But the last couple of times he's thrown up, he hasn't thrown them. He's thrown up on the ground and not on the blanket. Come here, Max. Come here, buddy. So I feel like every night, or every day, I have to like clean up puke from him or clean up puke from Rosemary. They have been the puke monsters recently. Hello there, Spence. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. So he has an appointment on Friday. Catitude, it is something my wife and I have thought about because it does still have, it's a lot better now, but there is still there is a bit of a smell. that the new carpet, it's called like off gassing, that the new carpet produces for a little chunk of time. So that is a possibility. Hello there, Connie. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us. Um, or it could just be that he's getting a little bit of a flare up in his tummy again. So it could be a few things. It just, unfortunately, it's not the best of timing. And you know what? I'm actually going to make a video here sometime soonish about how I clean the puke, because I'm sure most of you know who have kitties or doggies, cat vomit is very, very challenging to get off of the floor, off of the carpet. Hello there, Debbie. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us. But I do have a little techniques that involve a hair dryer and some other things. Like I said, maybe the next time one of these cats puke, I will make a video, and maybe it'll help somebody in the future. I think it will, because it's basically, it's like it's with what I have, with what I use, it's like it doesn't even, it's like it wasn't even there. I do have some health news on the other kitties as well, Zelda and Rosemary in particular, but I'm going to save that until we actually see Zelda and Rosemary. And you know, Max, you got that camera on me, and I'm not liking it. I'm not liking it at all. If you're new here, hello, my name is Adam. This is Max, one of 9 kitty cats that we live with. He's a diabetic kitty cat. And yeah, if you want to say hi, feel free to. Lewis, please let it be good news. It's not bad news, I will say it that way. It's not bad news per se. And yes, everybody is okay. It's just more like updates more than anything. Oh, I do have actually good news on the sponsor Senior Kitty news front. So I will make a video and a post probably tomorrow or the next day maybe about this. Hello there, Rosemary. Excuse me. Arctic Fox. I don't know if some of you, Liam, I see your question. I will get to it in a second. Just give me a moment. Arctic Fox, who kind of looks like Pandora, that very pretty white kitty cat. She got adopted today. So I'm going to make a video about that tomorrow, and then make a post maybe tomorrow or the next day. So we had another senior sponsor kitty get adopted, which is always the best news overall. So Liam, a cat becomes diabetic in the same way a human would become diabetic. Excuse me. So it's not all that different as far as that goes. Usually it's just, it's too much blood sugar, or the pancreas stops producing insulin naturally. It varies from human to human. Hello, there's is it Sanjari D. Olivia, I think. Hello there, how you doing? Rosemary, that's a good question. So the research that I did when I made that very long, like 30-minute video of cat diabetes, yes. So one being a male cats tend to be more prone to being diabetic than others, than others than females, I should say. Cats only have 2 genders. I'm just gonna, say that out loud. I don't want to confuse anybody here. Uh, if the cat is overweight, there is definitely more predisposition also as far as that goes. So being a male, being overweight, um, it can be genetics too, Rosemary. There are certain, like if Cats like mom and dad, one of them have diabetes, just like humans. They're a little bit more predispose. That word that I'm trying to say, there's a little bit more likelihood of it happening as well. Bruce, I appreciate the doing the gifted membership, and it looks like NPP, who is in chat, but I think she is driving, received that membership, so that's awesome. I know that NPP will use that membership, and she'll use those emojis when she has time to a chat in chat. Yeah, predisposition. Thank you, Liam. Liam, I don't know if you're new here or not, but if you are, sometimes I say interesting things, or it's very difficult for me to say simple words. I am special and simple like that. Come on, Maxie, let's get a little bit more up close to you. But yes, cats can get diabetes, cats can get thyroid issues, pretty much anything humans can get, cats can get as well. Heart disease, heart failure, all that good fun stuff. Well, it's not really fun, but you know what I'm saying. You're sticking that leg up in the air. You are sticking that big leg up in the air. Thank you, Lewis. Very kind of you. Thank you for the super friend. I know you're angry with your tail. Hello there, Lord Forever. How you doing? If you are new, welcome and hello. Oh. You know, Lewis, if Maya was in chat, maybe she'll join us here in a little bit. If she was in chat, she would say, "Where's Lewis?" So maybe, Lewis, you can ask, "Where's Maya?" Maybe you can conjure her up. Thank you, Spence, for the super. Appreciate it, friend. Thank you very much. Liam, so you're new. You hope you don't come across as condescending. Oh, no worries. You have a 4-month-old kitten and learning. Liam, this is a good place. Most of the folks that are in chat, they are, let's say, quite experienced with cats. They have been cat parents for a long time. Myself, we do live with 9 cats, and I've been around cats for 30 plus years. Worked in various vet hospitals, so feel free to ask any questions. The only dumb question is the one not asked. There you go, Lewis. Let's see if we'll conjure her up. Hello there, Glare Bear. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, Liam, if you wish to share more about your kitty, feel free to. Their age. No, you said they're 4 months old. The type of kitty, like what their breed is, if they have any, like, you know, anything going on, if you have any concerns or anything, questions or anything, feel free. Absolutely feel free. Glarebear, yeah. I was saying Glarebear, Mr. Maximus here. Unfortunately, he's been tossing his cookies a little bit recently during the last few mornings. So he does have a vet appointment scheduled for Friday. We're thinking either with getting this house up ready to get sold, like getting it on the market, or maybe he's having a little bit of a flare up with his like pancreatitis or something else. Something might be going on with his tummy, causing him to puke a little bit more recently here. We're going to hang with Max here for a few more minutes, and then we're going to go visit Mr. Tang. Now, I will say earlier, those who know about Mr. Tang, he was being a naughty boy. He found like a corner of the carpet that he was starting to kind of chew and dig on a little bit. My wife told him no, and he was kind of growling at her a little bit, kind of swiping at her, at her foot. So, Mr. Tang, Mr. Tang, Mr. Tang. Oh, you got a big old belly. You got the big belly button. Oh, Glarebear, I also told everybody in here, and I'm going to make a video about it tomorrow, but Arctic Fox, I'm not sure if you remember Arctic Fox or not. She was the very pretty senior feline who we sponsored. She was adopted today, so I'm going to make a video about that tomorrow. Yeah, Rosemary. Tang was being feisty more so. He was being a little spacey kitty. Hello there, Cole. How you doing? Thank you for the hello. And anybody else who might have missed that, yeah, yes, we do have another sponsored kitty was adopted. So we're down to like trying to get up here. I think we're down to like maybe 4 Safe Haven sponsored kitties left now. Oh, he's a good boy. Liam, he is Fergie, cute as a button. Apparently, he's a Persian kitty. Okay, apparently, you got him. Then me and my partner broke up, and now he is with you. Okay. Um, Persian kitties. Some stuff you need to look out for in the future, Liam, with Persians is sometimes they can develop breathing issues. If I'm thinking of the correct kind of breed, because they kind of have that kind of stout nose or kind of like that crunched up nose. So sometimes they can have some breathing issues. Because Persians are also kind of pure breeds, they could have some other health issues because of just, they're breeded for that reason. Just something to keep an eye on in the future. Oh, Danielle, I appreciate the super. Thank you so much. Very kind of you. And I hope how you doing, Danielle? You doing well, hopefully? Hello there, Miriam. Are you new here? If so, hello. Hello and welcome. Hello and welcome. Tranquil, so a kitty got lost last night? I didn't, unfortunately, I missed your live there, Tranquil. Are you going to be live tonight, Tranquil? Or when do you think you're going to be live again? I got to catch up with you on a live. All right, we're going to say goodbye to Mr. Maximus. He says, goodbye, people. Look at my eyeball. I got my eye on you. My big, crusty little eyeball. Oh, all right. Let's say goodbye to Max and let's go visit Mr. Spice Rack. He says goodbye, people. Oh, all right, Max. You be a good boy. No pukies. You keep the pukies inside. You hear me? And if you puke on the blanket. The blanket. Not the carpet. The blanket. I know, you're like, whatever, human. I'll do what I want. I don't listen to you anyways. Mr. Tang! Come here. Oh, come on, buddy. Come on, Orangey. Who's a good orange kitty cat? He's a good boy. So like I was saying a little earlier, Tang is definitely not happy with, we're having to be strict with him and his carpet misdeeds. He's like, I'm innocent. Hello there, Maya. How you doing? Leo, preliminary search, he isn't Persian. Okay, he's got short hair but long, sharp long, sharp ears. Could he be a Siamese kitty? Hello there, MM. Hello there, Maz. Yeah, see, Lewis, I told you. You just had to conjure her name and she'd be here. Now you all got to say, like, where is Sue S? And let's see how long it takes for her to get here. Yeah, Bruce, that's what we're thinking. Like, if we do happen to buy, yes, smell my smelly feet, Tang. It'll make you mad, no doubt. If we do happen to buy a house instead of renting, Bruce, we're thinking of maybe just getting Tang some like extra carpet or something. That'll be like Tang's carpet or something. Hello there, Kevin. How you doing? Because he's been a naughty, naughty boy. He's like, but I'm so innocent. It's like, how can you not like this innocent looking face? I've got my fangs and everything. Tang. Come here, buddy. See, Tang, we can play with this string. This string is just fine. Glarebear, you're in a video game death match at the moment. Oh my. What's the video game you're playing? Tang. Tang. Tang, you gone. Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Hi. Come on, buddy. Oh, lay down and let's rub your belly. You're like, I don't really like my belly being rubbed. See my big paws? This is where I do all my damages with my nails. Hello there, Maria. How you doing? Glarebear, you're trying to build a house in Minecraft. Oh, and the creepers. Oh, yeah, you got to watch out for those creepers, especially in real life. They'll get you, especially on YouTube. A lot of creepers. Oh, Tang sometimes creeps as well, but we don't talk about that too much, will we, Tang? No, not too much. Tang, come here. Come on. Come on, buddy. Oh. You like that rub? Does that rub feel good? Is that a good rub? I know, buddy, you got your chin acne, huh? Tang is doing good. I got nothing to talk about Tang-wise, health-wise. He's good. He's healthy. He just has his little carpet problems. He's a carpaholic, I guess. Kevin, the new home search, we're pretty much figuring out, Kevin, that we're probably more than likely going to stay in the state of North Carolina. And I mean, we're trying to get back down into the coastal Wilmington area. And if we do that, we're going to have to buy a house. So we're going to arm wrestle Tang. So hopefully, we'll get that figured out soon. There's a chance we might go into South Carolina, though. There's a lot of cheap homes there too, like new homes. But we're getting there. We're getting there. Rosemary, can I put ointment on his chin? I'm going to talk to the vet actually about his chin. Excuse me. Get some recommendations. Usually I'm not sure if he's having like oil production, like overproduction, Rosemary, or because we do have this is our only water fountain here that's not I'm sorry, a water bowl that's not a water fountain. So I don't know, because he's in this room a lot and I think he drinks from that water bowl, if that's causing some of the chin acne that he's getting. But it's not plastic, it's metal, or stainless steel. So I don't know if that's like causing an issue for him or not. But when we've had this problem before, we just took away like the plastic bowls. This is a long, long time ago, and it was fine. So I don't know. I'm thinking maybe he's just got some like overproductive glands. I know. I feel like I have the same thing. I think I have like a lot of productive glands as well, especially like sweat glands. Rosemary, your Nikema, got that way with a certain dry food. Oh, so it's like an allergy then. Rosemary, for him, for them. Bear, your landlord wants to fix the driveway. You're getting asphalt again. Okay. Catitude, yes, renting can definitely be expensive. I think from what we saw, like renting, if we go down to the coastal area, it's anywhere from like 2,500 to 3,000 a month, which I mean we could afford. But if we get into a new home and we're gonna downsize, probably like into about a 2,000 square foot home, a little less than that, we can get that for about 2,200 mortgage. Dang. Tang, you're way over there, and you expect me to get over where you're at? Tang. No, he's in his box. He's got to contemplate now. So I think that's the end of the Tang show. He's like, I got a break. Hey, buddy. Tranquil, you never rented before. Interesting. Yeah, we've rented, we've had a mortgage, pretty much done it all. Connie, yeah, I think so too. I mean, even with our nine cats here, even with these nine cats, and even if we start fostering up again, it would be four bedrooms, and that should be enough space. Because right now we're like in a 3,000 square foot home roughly. And to be honest with you, we don't really need all this space anymore. Um, this is just, it's too much space. Is upkeep, it's a lot. I got all this carpet that I got to keep Tang from trying to rip up. So, yeah, I won't even mention the house before this, its square footage, because it was actually bigger than this home. We need to start downsizing. We definitely need to start downsizing. Connie, your house is 13. My mom, Connie, lives in a townhouse it's about 1,000 square feet. So she's around the size that you're in. Now, my mom, though, is like 70 plus, and she's got some health issues. Oh, also, Connie, just a heads up, I probably should probably by the end of the week, I will have that toy mailed out to you. Um, and hopefully, I don't know how long it's going to take to ship up to where you're at. Maybe another week or so, but hopefully within like 1 to 2 weeks, you'll have that for Connie. Your kitty's name is Misty, right? I think I'm so bad with names, trying to remember all these cat names, but I think that's one of your cat's names or your only kitty's name. Liam, everyone who has a mortgage tries to brag about how you pay more in rents, but being a millennial, who has money to put down payment in, Liam, you are right. I mean, the younger generations, like those maybe under 30, who just don't have any savings because it's like, how can you get savings right now? It's really difficult for y'all, for those who might be under a certain age to even, qualify for a mortgage. It is definitely difficult. Rosemary, yes. Owning a house is definitely, there is a lot of upkeep. There is a lot of repairs. There can be a lot of stuff for sure. But what I want to do though in the next home that we buy is, and I think I talked about this before because I think it would be really cool, is most of you probably seen like I'm gonna just look up here at the up at the wall is to get like cat walls or like catwalks, right? Like up on the walls, like create a lot of vertical space in the bedrooms and like around the house. I think that'd be really cool. Even though we have an older population of kitties, I think that they would like it, and I think they would just enjoy something like that. Lewis, you could live in your old dorm room at this point. If you don't mind me asking, Lewis, how's your mom doing? You don't have to answer, of course. Just curious, just how things are going there for you. Hello there, H. Wetzer. You love red kitties. Do you have any kitties yourself there? Hello again, Sandrine. Sandrine, I'm going to screw up your name. I'm sorry, but I hope you're doing well. Hello there, John. Excuse me. Hope you're doing well there, John. Sorry about that. All right, friends, let's go ahead. We are going to look at Tang's butt for just a second. We'll do a butt check. It's all good. So now we will go check out some other kitty cats here. Bruce, isn't that terrible? Being a disabled vet and you're told that you don't qualify for a home loan, not even like a VA loan, Bruce? Nothing like that? All right, let's go visit some other kitties. Y'all should know what time is next. See if Yoda's at the door here. Yep. Yep. You knew it. You knew. I know. It's Yoda time. He's like, it's Tuesday. You're on a live stream. And where's my toy? Right? All right. Come here, Yoda. So to answer that question, HW, they do, but right now we have 9 HW, and one of our 9 is named Rosemary, and she does not get along well with the other 8. So we have her out a lot of the time during the day, and when she is out, the other 8 are in rooms. Ernie Ups, what makes a cat a good cat? Well, there's no bad cats, so all cats are good cats. So can you kind of clarify your question there a little bit? It looks like Zelda's under the bed. I did want to let the community know, though, about Zelda. She had to go to the vet a couple of days ago. Yesterday, what is today? Today's Tuesday, right? I have no idea what day it is. Yeah, so she had to go to the vet because she hasn't been pooping regularly. So they felt her up, not in that kind of way. Get your minds out of the gutter, people. But they did an exam on her, and they said everything felt fine, but they did an X-ray, and she wasn't like blocked up or anything. But they are recommending us giving her cisapride, which is something that kind of helps her intestines kind of stay loose, if you will. So, poop can travel through the intestines. We're going to start giving her that 3 times a day. Liam, to answer your question, I think one thing, I mean, I'm seeing people say, want your love and attention, wear pants. Being only a 4-month-old kitten, the cat is very active still, so playtime. Play as much as you can. Tire that kitty out. Spence, do I have pet insurance or is it all out of pocket? It's all out of pocket. Oh, yeah, no, yeah, you have work, of course, of course. Another thing to suggest is maybe I don't know what you feel about this, but sometimes what really helps a cat, especially if they're by themselves, is to get a second cat. But if you do think about doing that, Liam, I would highly recommend wait until you can get this one fixed, and then bring in another one if you're up to that. But if not, that's understandable as well. And it could be, they're young. I mean, I got to be honest with you. Like some of these cats here, I'm not sure where she is right now. Pandora. Pandora is 13, and she still like attacks our feet. Not my feet, really, my wife's feet. Um, and she still does things like that as well. Liam, I understand, but I'm just, just giving you my 2 cents. I got you. Cole, do I cut? I'm assuming you're asking, do I cut their nails? I'm assuming that's what you're asking me. Um, we usually don't cut any of these cats' nails. The only cat's nails we've been cutting recently because we put new carpet here and we're trying to get our home on the market to sell it, is Tang, our orange tabby, Yoda, who kind of scratches up at the walls, and then this calico right here, the baby. Hello, schnippers. Yeah, I can show you. Let me show you some of Yoda's damage. What he does, unfortunately. I'm gonna go into the bathroom here. So you can kind of see this. I'm gonna have to paint over this. That'll take care of it. But that's kind of what Yoda does, unfortunately. Hello there, Blue Wing Willow. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing, Yoda? You're like, I'm doing good. I got my toy. I'm kind of surprised Pandora is not out. Let's check under the bed real quickly. Yeah. Oh, let's see what's going on under here. Hello, Kit. Hello, Zelda. Hello, cat hair on the bed. Where is Pandora at? Oh. Oh, there's Pandora. I'm like, Pandora, where are you? Yeah, so earlier, this was the cat I was talking about, Liam. When I was talking about a kitty who's older and still kind of attacks feet and things like that. So this kitty, even though she's 13, and even though, excuse me, she's got lots of toys, and obviously she's got lots of friends around here as well, as you can see with all these kitties. She still like swipes at us on occasion. Excuse me, it just could be just the personality of the cat. Hi, Kit. Hi, baby. Hi, Whites. You're a good girl. Yes, she is. You're a good little nutcase. Hi, baby girl. Kit. John, you have to take. I missed a comment here, John. Let me go back. Bitsy keeps peeing on the floor even after you pressure wash the litter box and clean the utility room, only with hot water. No chemicals or soap. Clean, fresh litter. but she's still peeing on the floor. And then let me get to your next comment, John. You have to take her to the vet because it hasn't stopped. You always thought that male cats are more prone to UTI. Yeah, John. I mean, a UTI could be a potential. Um, I mean, hopefully, John, it's more of a medical issue than the behavioral issue, because as you know, medical issues are usually easier to kind of deal with once you know what's going on medically with them. Behavioral issues are a lot more tricky and challenging. So, John, UTI, just trying to think, peeing outside the litter box. I wouldn't think, John, anything like diabetes or hyperthyroidism or anything like that, but you never can tell, obviously. Liam, can I just say, as a person who wasn't enthused about having a kitty cat, when they come up to you and sit on your chest or side, it's just a lovely feeling. Oh, absolutely. There's something very magical about a cat's like touch or a cat's purr. There's just it's kind of hard to describe or explain. But yeah, there is nothing quite like a kitty, especially when you build a connection or a bond. I always like to say, well, it's not true. I don't always like to say it, but I do say on occasion, when you go, once you go cat, you don't go back. And then you become an insane person like me, and you wind up with 9 of them. NPP, you're at the dentist. Ooh, NPP. I hope everything goes well with the dentist. I hope no craziness with the dentist. I hope it's all smooth sailing with your teeth. And we will see you in the future. Take care. Have a good night. And hopefully all goes well with the dentist. Hello there, Sarah Lovey. That is a whole bunch of emojis. Welcome and hello. Welcome and hello. The Conjuring did not work, Sue, or not Sue, Maya. The Conjuring did not work with Sue. Maybe she's still doing a lot of packing, perhaps. All right, kitties. I got to get up, so you kind of got to move a little bit. Oh. All right, Yoda. Let's get back to your toy for a few minutes, and then we got to go check on the gremlin. John, Bitsy only pees next to the litter box and nowhere else. So you don't think it's behavioral? Hopefully not, John. And hopefully there's no like more serious medical issue going on. Hopefully, yeah, just like an upper or urinary tract infection. Are you done, Yoda? You're like, I'm tired. You can put it on my back, though. I got a smiley back. Let's go visit Tiny. Tiny. You look at that big chunky butt there. This is Tiny, those who might be new, aka the bowling ball, because she's kind of in the shape of a bowling ball. Blue Wing, you want a kitty, but you and your mom are living with your step grandma and grandpa, and your grandpa is allergic to cats. But your other grandma has a cat named Shadow, and you haven't seen her yet. Well, hopefully you see Shadow soon. Spence, you never understood kitties until you met your ex, and then she had 3, and now it's all about the kitties, right, Spence? Lewis, you like the dentist. I knew there was something wrong with you, Lewis. No, I knew. I knew it for a while. Err. Err. I am Quarzy. I haven't experience with crypto or not. The only experience I have with crypto is watching another YouTube channel called Kitboga, uh, fake out scammers with cryptocurrency, but I have no experience with crypto, not a one. I mean, I hope if you do that all is going well with the crypto-ness of it all. Hello there, Kristen. So we have two kitties with diabetes. Zelda, who is 20 plus, who's just a trooper. She is doing fine for the most part. She's having a little bit of pooping issue, but hopefully we're kind of figuring out what's going on with her poop. Now, you probably maybe are thinking of Max, Kristen, or your other younger tuxedo, who's like 10, who developed diabetes a few months ago. He, for the most part, is doing better with his diabetes, Kristen. But he also, though, unfortunately, the last like few days, he has been throwing up. So, unfortunately, we think maybe something is flaring up again in his tummy. So he's got a vet appointment on Friday to just kind of be seen because he has chronic pancreatitis. So hopefully, that's not starting to flare up again. But we will see. All right, we're gonna say goodbye to these cats. We are gonna go find the gremlin. I think my wife said that she is upstairs roaming, so we're gonna go visit her. And I do have a health update on Rosemary. Bye, Yoda. Yoda. Hi. Hi, big ears. All right, baby, you're in charge. You good? You good? Hi, baby. Well, hello. Hi. What's up? Ah. Yes, down the bottomless staircase. This is the depths that I had to go to in order to get Tang from not chewing up and ripping up the carpet sides. So we look like crazy people whenever I show that off. Hi. Where are we going, Rosie? You gonna go into your room? You were planning to mention a fundraising platform that raises for charity, but on that note, it would be likely out of your realm and would be confusing, very much so. I confuse very easily. I get confused when I put my socks on. That's why I have to show this real quickly. I have a sock that says L for left foot and a sock that says right or R for right foot. So that's how confused I get. So that sounds like a good call. Where you going, honey? We going downstairs? We going into your cave here, your Rosemary cave? You want everybody to see your poop? Are you proud of your poop? I'm proud of your poop because it's in the litter box. Yes, as you all can notice, there is carpet on the floor here. Of course, there's carpet. I hope there's carpet on the floor. There's blankets on the floor. Because Rosemary, on occasion, has a naughty behavior of not peeing. Thankfully, she doesn't pee, but pooping or puking on this new carpet. And because we're trying to get this house up on the market, that's a no-no. Rosemary, where did you go? You know it's your time, honey. Do I got to go underneath this blanket and find you? Now, quickly, Rosemary has a appointment herself tomorrow. So she has a vet. Yes, this is a tortie, and hello there, Tabby Meow. If you are new, a hello and a big welcome. So this is a 18 or so year old tortoiseshell. And she's deaf. And she's got hyperthyroidism. So I was saying she has an appointment at the vet tomorrow because uh, it looks like there might be something behind her towel. So I'm gonna have to check that and unfortunately clean that. That is for sure. Bruce, I appreciate that. Thank you again. So what I was saying with Rosemary, she's been having some eating issues here recently. And we might have to give her another shot again that kind of calms down her mouth, which might have a little bit of inflammation. We're trying to do a dental. We're not trying. We don't want to do a dental, but it might come to it again. We're just a little hesitant on doing a dental for her because she's older. And it's always scary when you put an older kitty under anesthesia because you just never know what might happen as far as that goes. Let me get back to something here. Mr. and Poppy, she has pseudo hyperthyroidism. Is that what I said? Then if that's what I said, I didn't mean that. What I just meant to say is she has hyperthyroidism. So she has thyroid disease. And she's got crazyitis. There's no cure for the crazyitis, though, unfortunately. Hello there, Judy. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. How are things going for you? You're like, I know, Rosie, you got a good itch. You got a good itchy. We do need to weigh Rosemary also. Well, she's going to be at the vet tomorrow, but my guess is she's probably like around 5 pounds or so. She's always a skinny little thing. But yes, unfortunately, I'm not going to zoom in too much, but that does look like a Rosemary gift. She's making Tootsie Rolls, but it looks like that's going to be an easy clean off the carpet. She has hyperthyroidism. Sounds like you have a vet who likes money. Well, no, it's more like we're just, cat parents who do what we need to do. It's a lifetime commitment, my friend. Lifetime commitment. No, Tabby, we don't raise any funds for. So, Tabby, I don't know if you're new here or not. You might be. I don't recognize the channel. So, very briefly, though, I will say, Tabby, to yourself and to anybody else who might be new here. We live with 9 cats. I am monetized as a channel, and I do make money off of this channel. However, I don't keep my money, any of this money on this channel, whether it's through supers, donations, Reddit, ad revenue. We donate as a community all of our money to cat rescues across the world at the end of each month. So as an example, last month we donated to 3 places, and we sponsored like 6 or 7 senior cats, and a few of them have got adopted. And then we donated to a place in Japan, and we donated to another YouTube channel who is also a cat rescue. So I don't keep any of this. So all of like our cats, all of these cats' funds are all out of our pockets. So we are just slowly trying to build a community, Tabby Meow, who loves cats and who wants to maybe be a part of a cat community that helps save cats around the world. That's what we're all about. I am Corsi. I'm not gonna read what you're saying, but I'm not gonna like time you out or anything. I'm perfectly fine. I mean, if that's your pitch, maybe somebody in chat will be interested in it, and maybe they'll connect with you in that way. But I mean, the best of luck as far as that goes. We all gotta sell something, right? I'm just trying to sell a dream here,
and to be part of a community that actually truly helps cats in need and saves them. Tabby, you mean how to become a part of this community? Well, Tabby, there's two ways. One, you can subscribe to the channel. That's easy, right? And then two, if you want to, you can either donate to the channel through PayPal. You can donate through YouTube Supers, or you can become a channel member. But it also depends on how old you are. Now, if you're young, I don't know. Obviously, I have no idea how old you are. But if you're young, then I don't think your parents would want you to do any of that besides subscribing because that's free. But if you're old enough and you want to do those other things, then feel free to. Maya, where is my wife? My wife is downstairs, and no, she will never be on camera, unless I secretly tape her when she naps, when she's doing one of these live streams. So yeah, that's the only way. Tabby, okay. You're 38. Okay, well, you're definitely of age then. So, like I said, so you can subscribe, you can become a channel member. The cool thing about being a channel member here, I have channel memberships as low as $1 a month, right now up to $5 a month, and I'm going to increase those tiers eventually. So. Another thing about me, Tabby, and anybody else, just to let you all know, you can always ask me any question that you want to. Um, and it doesn't have to be cat related, it can be anything. And I always tell folks, especially like my family, is like, you may not like the answer that you get when you ask me a question, but I will answer your question. Yeah, I am Corsi. John, the four cat billies. Oh, sorry, John. I don't want to say your name, but the four cat billies. Yes, he is a big crypto guy. Um, I just, I don't know. I've never seen the point of crypto, but hey, different strokes for different folks, I guess, right? Rosie, Rosie, why can't you poop on your blankets? As you can see, Rosemary is a bit spoiled. She's got two water fountains. She's got two chairs. She has a day bed. She's got a desk because she is the neighborhood HOA snitch. She rats out the other people who are not doing like they're supposed to in the community. She says, "Hello, humans." All right, as most of you know, we do these live streams on Tuesdays for an hour. So we will be ending this live stream soon-ish, in the next couple of minutes or so. Again, I want to, as always, adopt, don't shop. If you are thinking of adopting, give serious consideration to a senior cat because it takes senior cats a heck of a lot longer to get adopted. They get passed over by the fluffy, cute little kittens, which I understand. But eventually, those fluffy, cute little kittens do become seniors as well. There's just something very special about a senior kitty, in my opinion. Of course, always, excuse me, always speak up. Excuse me, always speak up for those who cannot. And Judy, you're late because of your new hour. Sorry, didn't make it. Oh, that's fine. Judy, come when you can, and when you do come here, we always appreciate seeing you. So it's all good. No worries. No worries. All good. All good. Also, if you do have an older cat or even an older dog, I would recommend maybe getting something like this. I'm not a sponsorship or anything, but I definitely would advise, get something like this. It helps older cats or dogs, those who might have arthritis or other kind of walking issues or jumping issues, I should say. All right. But anyways, I'm going to start to wrap up. I appreciate everybody who came, enjoyed. Hopefully, I appreciate everybody who had an opportunity to donate as well. I'm very kind and generous for everybody who did that. That will, go to help the next time we donate. Not the next time because that's already kind of locked, but I think the time in August, the time after, because we're always like a month behind, kind of thing. Judy, how old is Rosemary? We don't know exactly how old she is. We've lived with Rosemary for about 3 years now, almost 3 years. I worked in an animal hospital and wound up taking her home because her owner wanted to put her down because she just couldn't afford her. She didn't want to like live with her anymore. I don't remember exactly what her story was, but she's like 16 to 18 or so is what we're guessing. And she's our second, actually, eldest. We do have a 20-plus-year-old as well. But we'll let her munch. That is my cue to kind of head out. And anybody who was new here, I hope you enjoyed your time here. Maybe we'll see you in the future on the platform, on the channel, in the community, this growing family of cat parents and cat lovers. Saving cats every month. Anyways, take care. God bless. We'll leave you with a little Rosemary ASMR. And I will sign out and sign off. All right. Bye, all. Let me try to wave my hand this way. Bye, people.